I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Behind me, Lord Rossfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast! Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was...
Don't let the clapping be heard. We don't pay and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Soil and stone! That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always on my hands. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Eddie's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take 'em forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye,
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Barnabas!
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Hard a starboard!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Get down! Stay down! wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shotgun!
alive? How did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no!
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Mythos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off retreat. Assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
then maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, will gladly bear your burdens too. Until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it. How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
The bad...
What bad news?
About Dravost. Well, anyway...
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now. Zoltan and Doris sent a few... If something ain't...
I won't let that...
Didn't think you...
Does Black...
I thought it might be better if... You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Through...
me we've run out of papillons and all formative days.
Yeah. The white. Clever girl, though. What do you want? That it? Fine.
Clive. Go on, then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Still alive, are you? That great? No. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
There's no way of knowing if Dor...
The stew's...
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had any.
Canva lost? Can't be true. I'm sorry, but the report was clear.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson?
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working. It's got a reverberatory hood out there. Let's just say it gets better. Only mithril engines get hotter. Trouble is, and I hear.
If it's for the good of the hut. Oh. So,
we've got a couple
more fallen. So this smelter is...
That's right. And what's more, we've collected as many as we can.
So you want me to visit some?
That's it. We're only 3 short, mind. And there's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmecchia.
All right then.
It'll do.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic,
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was...
Did she?
Following up, once they'd settled it...
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were... I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already...
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
The High Card Dominions were done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall in tonight?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful.
oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may...
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want?
He wants to try a foundation upon which to build. He's already secured the support.
He would rob?
Believe me. I have used every means...
What does Captain... When the town was under attack, it was...
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire, Philippe. The captain can offer them a regular... No. Given the mood around town.
Who could blame?
Clive, would you, for your services to North... And unlike Philippe, well...
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Tell me then. In the garrison?
Overseeing the...
All right. I may have met this Duke before. At the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You got some business?
No, actually. I was hoping
We're under orders not to let... But you should be all right. Wait here.
So, and I shall see it But tell me...
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, you are worried yet you needn't pride of play. But no more.
Why here you...
The town has been fortunate enough, which is more than can be said for the Empire... With Caer Norvent, as we need only... Plans soon enough.
I fear you underestimate. Should they return in force, you will need...
The people. If Sandbreck is to be one whose that is why so that any man who wishes to join the army might... And yet, there are those who persist in...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less. You would sow the seed...
Sabine, we have
Yes, and
without an
And in yours, there will be only... Is that what Griga...
Do not take her name...
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Dukes. It wouldn't hurt to... Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
All right, then.
Just your... I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up... And now he's trying to drive us out completely. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town...
That so-called Duke is asking...
Half of what comes in is barely fit for print.
Sell anything today?
As much as you. Oh.
I've been hearing...
Nothing. Going around, and we've hardly...
I take it...
That's fine. Just need...
The garrison salvaged what they could.
A question. What do you think of the...
You build a life here if he thinks it will do.
Whatever it...
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the...
I mean, the traders think the Duke's got a point, and if that means people...
We already have a leader in the Dane.
One at a time now. There's enough for everyone.
Thank you.
You're the one who was talking to his
On the Dame's behalf, yeah. What do you think of...
I'm a soul. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dane. That's where my loyalties lie. If the Duke can get us...
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
A whole day to dry some bloody linen.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me up... Look, not once Sandbreak is back on it.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Well, what do you think?
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
None worth mentioning. Just staying put for now.
Captain.
For you? Thank you for last. How can I help?
I wanted to... Do you intend
to tell you that it's my sworn duty.
Philippe, I remember you saying that...
That's right.
Well, she...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love. Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
We already have a leader in the...
And you're just gonna fall into line.
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the Dane's harm.
Ah, Clive, were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So, well, though I doubt it, they deserve to be heard, Clive. To have it...
Sadly, His Eminence I fear, needless to say, they themselves soldiers mean, and not just because...
I thought it. Had I sworn to protect... Thank you.
I don't know about...
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well.
But... why?
Because I realized what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of protecting. I honestly don't know, but I'm certain they're not. And when they do come back, we need to stand together. With you to lead us, milady. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they...
Indeed.
All of us. That has always... We have only... Thank you, Philippe.
Anything. Speaking of Stan, I fear his...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the...
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon it, but I suspect I shall have to call upon. Until then.
Until then.
Saw the captain just now.
I would speak with this Duke.
The way things are going at the garrison, it'll be up to us to defend.
The Duke only wishes to see us all safe.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah! finished!
Let's go. I'll need to deal with these ones first. Nice try.
To me!
Now to find this spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. Dora should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Ah, Clyde, I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for I'll keep, but if Eastpool's going as of those, they've lived there. Small wonder they are. And if you're wondering, Sir Wade's putting...
All right.
Thanks. There.
Gizal greens.
Not the most mouth-watering. Better that than something that... And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I ain't exactly...
I'll take your...
Anyway, I'll go up there.
I'm sure you...
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, they don't mean
What are you after? Fare thee well.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh.
It's been a pleasure.
I'll give you...
How goes the
Sid, what brings you to Martha's...
You.
Of course. She's no fool.
That was her just so.
I'd say it seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. After her brush with those beastmen on the road, she's dangerous.
Then I'm going with. I'll take care of the escort.
The Baum Archers.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind. Straight home now. Time to fight.
That's better. Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready? With all haste. Leston, I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as...
yes.
Oh, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
I surrender.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. You know, I always wondered casting your lot.
Better fighting for... I'm sorry, Sid. This woman, my former master, she raised me like a daughter.
It wasn't all. You were always so eager to learn. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept... How about it?
I never swore my blade to liberate the... Farewell.
You always were... Perhaps that...
What do you want to do?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be, and she no longer has friends in Hype.
All right.
I am.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved...
With any luck, they'll be joining us. Oh, and you'll let...
I'd been hoping as... So the slaver we'd been chasing all the... She's been arrested, by the way. Over it. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire can't have been easy.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you came... Anyway.
Keep up the good work.
Ah, Lord Rod brings you to...
A delivery.
These are Gizar. Martha's keen to... I jest, but they'd long...
Martha was hoping so that they'll...
That's... These bearers had only... They... And not that myself and the Guardian... It's about time we all start. Unfortunately...
The Horde! They're coming, so...
Time it all. Gather the men in the square.
Yes, sir.
The Horde.
A Kashek. A veritable league. We don't have the numbers to hold back.
Now you're out.
Precisely.
What if you...
You mean the bearers?
So wait. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardian...
You're right. I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool! Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you will have...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rossfield?
So what's the plan?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments. Upon engaging...
You're going to look?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the... By coordinating our withdrawal through the use... With luck. And for you...
A sound plan. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please.
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know what we work together, each shielding the other, that no man... For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to...
Then I will do as...
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you up.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Next one's mine. I might...
The curl was sighted on Rhiannon's ride back towards Martha's Rest.
right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have Guardians post. I hesitate.
I think it...
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends.
No, you brought us together.
We never had nothing, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade, but there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now. So we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what...
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have a...
Come on, then.
This village...
They're not slaves anymore.
No, your father took... And I believe if he was still with us...
I believe you might...
I shall remain, after all.
I think you'll find... But you should... I'll have to pull... Speaking of it... Of course, as Rose...
Indeed.
And Clive, I ain't paid you for...
All right.
Lord Rossfield, do you... Clearing the goblins from... Since that day there have been... When the odds seemed so... But every time to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never...
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool... And indeed, all of...
Thank you. I know the rest of the world will...
I'll do my best.
The hero... It's lucky. Not only did my...
I just did what I...
And it's only... Take it.
Thank you, Moth.
So, he's... And a home...
Well, it was your...
I know that. Though I suppose the... You know, bearers living free like that. Knows as I...
I take it you did...
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day. That whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. No use calling Ambrosia now. mistakes. One to go.
Everything's back the way it was.
Clive! I just wanted to see how the town's been fed.
Since all is absolutely wonderful. And firmly at the helm. Just as...
Are you alone? They're going to make him the...
It's... But if the... Speaking of... Maybe a...
May they're in.
I'm afraid the and they might... They have fought... And they grow...
We'll fight, won't we?
Of course, the longer we avoid facing our best by finding the... Perhaps,
How could I refuse?
Thank Victor. I have him stationed by the desert.
I'll go and...
What's the difference between
The League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalaman.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to...
I did. I've developed, having worked so hard to see its sentiment must...
You're not the...
What is...
He asked for my... And he said that...
Then you've come at just that there are more camps, but we must strike.
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
If those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid. Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town is saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't at some of the children's spot when Lubor and without a...
But that's not possible.
It is. If he has, well, I wouldn't still.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for, well...
We just couldn't any...
There's nothing to... All that matters... Look at him.
All lie.
Once people... We need to convince the people not to let them...
You're right.
I'm glad you... I'm a Dalmek. You had to make Conrad and Nat... They know that Lubor and I are Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of...
I'll do what I... Lubor, I can't promise any...
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our...
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
Forgive me for...
As have I, Lord. The rumor...
He'll never be man.
But what of his wares? In this, at least, he's done...
Leniency!
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive?
Perhaps. And they will...
The townsfolk have made their minds up.
Nor I.
You never know.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten guilt, perhaps.
I assumed...
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime.
You mustn't think like that. We'll talk some...
No. And you're
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she... And so must... And now, I must embrace my new role of villain, for only united can they hope to stand. I'll need to make a...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones.
How could it possibly... The least you...
I would not take it, Victor.
Over you. And so just like that, I thought you were better, but it seems you had me fooled.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Ah, but where are my manners? Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through? It will lead you straight to the...
Thank you.
I wish you a safe...
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly. Let's go. This might take a while. Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. That's better. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Let's try. Should have stayed in the pub. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians. Thanks to them.
You call that, your brothers? Surely they're sir.
We are charged with uncovering a duty of...
And you think your dead
I know they would. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That... May the firebirds...
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril. Yeah.
My thanks. I shall study them.
Cyril, losses which could have... Were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to this...
Even when...
My lord, the Undying have served that we live to serve the Phoenix.
Cyril, but allow me to... It does not further the cause of the Phoenix To have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua... Please.
I thank you, if you will permit me to respond, and we of the Undying will do what we believe as first shield to the...
I do.
Then we are of the...
Sir Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword.
Clive! You're...
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. Told old Snotty to be enough for the village.
Well done.
Welcome. I never... Who'd have thought? Keen to help it.
I am.
Before you could slip. Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his... Unlike my bet, Loldan. That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
But that ain't the whole of it. He left it to me. Bloody stupid. If someone's got talent, our master wasted half his life. So you're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. I may be a selfish prick, but What you had to do was your duty. Even if it meant...
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway. Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still...
Good day. Thank you. Here you are. Anything else you don't want? Thanks. I'll take it off your hands. Farewell, traveller.
You,
We can't afford...
Right you are. Don't want any nasty surprises. Oh, and...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the wall. They'll wash right over it.
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic last stands, you hear?
August's right. The people here are tough.
I'm going out there. Start work on the...
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Take good care.
Leave it to me. And... give those things what for, yeah?
All right. Which one of you's first? Is that it? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. It's over. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many...
Only all...
Yeah, one or...
Good.
In time.
Sid, enough to... But most...
I'm afraid there's no get, meaning that any living...
And that's if I ate to...
That, with ether floods, will fortify, and I'll see that...
All right.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've touched, so...
I shouldn't have...
I always... You leaving gave me the... And from that day on, you'd have been the...
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it.
Alive. Our work used to be the... Now... It's not about the crop. I wouldn't say... I've kept working. The average castle apprentice has as much passion. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust it. But that doesn't mean I could... Let's see if we can't...
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better than...
Sid.
And this is?
A token of our... But designs for a certain sword have been passed...
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. I'll admit your cinders, but the engravings on that thing, and they're not just...
Have you forgotten what brought you? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer, and between the two of us...
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
What's happened?
Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randalar has just sent word that but I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge You couldn't do me a quick fix.
What is it this?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to find out
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Don't blame yourself. I know, no buts about...
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to the talks with the Republican Army They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered the Consortium offered double what we'd...
You had no opportunity?
None at all.
Elle? I saw...
And with good reason.
But I thought we were part of the Consortium.
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. I'm going to Randalar.
Alone?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. Even if I fail to free these someone needs to...
Oh, and that... Well... For meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. She means to stay with us, then.
You have to trust...
You're right. And if Elle's off fight, so I bid you, I'll gather my... You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my...
I'll do my... All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
What's happened?
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with it?
Here they are.
You wished to consult with me?
I did. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitance, and so we...
I did not. But what is done is done.
Alas, we rarely take on such. Uncle, the bearers belong...
Who is your...
A trader, a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. That's what you get.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, they pay good money for bearers, not...
That does sound... No matter, then. And with it...
My associate...
I'm sorry you weren't...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend... I feigned interest in joining them as soon as...
So you...
No. I entertained the Consortium. I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. And they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village, a pack of beasts have come. Theo and the other, they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Faster!
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon. We just have to...
I can do better.
It's over!
Where are you, Theo?
All yours, Torgal! And another! Torgal, kill!
These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Yeah!
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
No! Theo! Theo!
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I devoted myself. But I have never regretted being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. I need nothing, so I'll carry bringing smiles and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen.
I've made a choice to continue helping.
Thank you, Claire. Let's go on together then. Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
Miss, can we Rebus edit a story for us?
So, she don't need sails?
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, sir. Good, thankful.
I'll fit into the...
May?
The Telemon!
She's a beauty.
You saved my beacon.
It's...
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure
You could just...
How about that clasp?
looks bits, and I reckon I know how. It's a metal
stretchy.
Ah. So?
Thank you, Owain.
And I wanted to get some practice in. Can't think of any right now. Maybe one day, the whole...
Well, hardly...
We were just about to make a start.
It's funny. You remember Camille? Wibby the Steel, meanwhile, will be and that whetstone from the Outer Isles. And the final flourish.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Well, bugger me.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I, trust.
Thank you.
So?
It'll take more than we're offered.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd say.
One legend at a time, eh, lad?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget.
No need to thank me for the sword. I'm happy just to be.
Trouble with your gear, or... And if it hadn't been... Well, thanks for you, dear.
And?
The stew's awfully thick.